Yes, people, we are back, man. We are back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to TyrellgunnerTV. We are here. We are live with another Let's Talk Arsenal show. And I haven't done these in a few days. Yeah, it just hasn't been the international break that, we all, it hasn't been the international break that but big up to everyone here. We're back again live with another Let's Arsenal show. Like I said, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be doing these again. But let's big up to everyone in the chat. Let's see who's here. Shout out to everyone that's in the building, man. Big up to Joe in the building. It says remember to like the stream as soon as you tune in, please. Come on, Joe, man. Tell them, let them know, man. Big up to everyone that's here as always, man. And big up to Lumen, man. He's always here in the building, man. Shout out to Lumen. Come on, bro. It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. But we're back, man, for another Let's Talk Arsenal show. But I'm just glad to be back, guys, man, because I missed doing these. I didn't go live. I think the last live I did on the channel was last week, Monday, after the Carabao Cup final. And I was like, yeah. That's my laugh. I did tell you guys I'm going to be taking the week off. I took the week off, obviously uploading TikToks and that. You guys already follow me on the socials and that. But listen, we're back doing this, and this is what I love, doing the content on YouTube channel. But like, listen, people, remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TyrellgunnerTV, all three socials. Make sure you guys remember, to just show love to your boy as always, man. You guys always show, but it's glad to have the football back, man. England last night, terrible. I did a live last night. It was a good one on there. But overall, yeah, I can't like international football, and especially international friendlies. What is the point when you're not playing no qualifiers or nothing? What is the actual point? But we are here now. We are live, man. But yeah, let me just adjust this, people. But listen, Arsenal back in action this weekend, guys, and we're all buzzing for that, man, to actually watch proper football again. It's FA Cup weekend. The Premier League is not back till next weekend. So yeah, but this weekend is FA Cup weekend. So luckily, because we're still in the FA Cup, I actually get to watch my team this weekend, unlike some other teams out there. But the only Premier League teams that are playing this competition on the weekend is only Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and City. And then obviously United and Spurs, they're out. So they got to wait till next weekend, club. Or we get to watch our teams in action this weekend. But I want to start off with people saying football's back. Let me know in the comments what you guys are saying. All right, sorry about that, chat. But yeah, as I was saying, but yeah, like it's good to be back because international football is just not it. But how's everyone doing? What's everyone been doing over the international break? Obviously, a lot of stuff's been going on. I'm actually moving houses and being I'm moving houses. So yeah, the stream's going to be different over the next couple of days, but this week and next week, also because my full last week in this house, and we got to leave. We have to be at this house by the 13th of April. So I've been doing that, but yeah, obviously posting content as well, but not just doing that, but posting just a few other stuff. But obviously still doing the content and stuff. Obviously, I'm still been doing that on the side and stuff. But I'm just glad to have Arsenal back because at least this weekend, a lot of the stuff, apart from sorting out moving stuff, just seeing some family, friends, and that's it really. But watched the England games on Friday, watched the England game last night. We're terrible. We're trying to head into a World Cup and we got no fight. I don't know what that was last night. I know we were still missing players, but it's like that team that Thomas Tuchel put out was still good enough to go beat a Japan side, and we let Matoma score. And one player on that Japan team, and I said on my TikTok live last night, because I didn't watch it on last night, and that wasted my time. And I said, I do not let Matoma score. I said, guys, tap the like, subscribe to the channel for new. And yeah, man, but I'm just glad to be back. But FA Cup weekend is here, guys. But what are we saying, though? Because I wanted to speak about something. Now, obviously, over the last few days during the international players return back. Now, obviously, Thomas Tuchel come out and he spoke about some of the players, and he actually spoke about how some of the Arsenal players weren't fit. So like the likes of Saka, Rice, he picked up his injury on Friday in the England game. We all know he's going to be out for a month, which is a shame. Obviously, as well, a few Arsenal players. Now, shout out to Victor Gyökeres last night, man, for putting his country, Sweden, into the World Cup. Massive moment, man. Like that last minute goal, the scenes was unbelievable last night for them lot. So, congratulations to Gyökeres in Sweden. Be up to Kai Havertz as well. Got a goal during the international break. Unlucky for Norgard and Calafiori, Italy and Denmark. Martinelli bagged last night for Brazil. It was good to see. Like I said, it's good to see some of the Arsenal boys, doing their thing during the international break, even though it's a friendly or not, whatever game it is. When you see, your players from the countries bagging goals, it's nice to see. I know let me tell you that it was a brilliant finish. But listen, like I said, we also return. Obviously going for their country. Mendy, Rice, Saka, Noni Madueke all went back. A lot of the players getting recalled back. Obviously, Gabriel Saliba stayed behind. Timber stayed behind. Eze stayed behind. Odegaard stayed behind. I think, didn't Trossard stay behind? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Was it Trossard that stayed behind as well? I'm pretty sure Trossard stayed behind as well. But yeah, we getting recalled back. Obviously, Thomas Tuchel was speaking about how, apparently Saka and Rice, they really wanted to play, but they weren't fit enough. Like, that's a concern. And I want to speak about stuff like this because during the international break, our players getting recalled back. And I want to know what you guys are saying in the chat. I don't know what you guys are feeling. I don't know what you guys are saying. I don't know your thoughts, but it's like, does anyone here really think that some of these players are injured? Because it's like, for me, there's a bit of an up and side. There's a different side to this all because it's like, are the players really injured? Are they not? You want me to be honest? I don't think some of them are injured. I do feel like, yeah, some of them, they're bringing called back because one, it's international friendlies, and the friendlies that they're playing, do they really need to be playing them? And we're trying to go for a title. Arsenal being smart here, and obviously during this week, you've seen the media online, people hating on it, saying Arsenal cheating. Like, what's funny about the media and stuff like that when it comes to rival fans, not the media online, but it's both. The media do something, there's some rival on it. It's so funny how Arsenal do. It's a problem. If Arsenal do that, it's a problem. And with all players getting withdrawn from international, it's been crazy because if you've seen on the media online, everyone's just calling Arsenal cheats, you're this, with that. It's everyone online. But I actually don't believe some of the players are injured. I don't think Saliba and Gabriel are actually injured as well. I do feel like some of the players have been pulled back because obviously, like I said, trying to go for a tie friendlies. Do you really want your best players going out there? Yes, it's their countries, I get that, but for the international friendlies, do you want your players going out there playing the minutes, risking getting injured, and they're going to be out for like what, a month or two, and that could cost us? Like, we can't be having that. So I was happy that's the likes of players, some of our players getting recalled back, even if they're injured or not. Arsenal are showing the signs that they really want to go win this Premier League, and we better win this league because if we don't, they better sack Arteta, because I've been saying that. I've been consistent on it all season. We need to win that Prem because, like I said, we haven't won nothing in 6 years now, and it's time to deliver that Premier League trophy. It needs to come back to M5 come the end of the season, and I want to see us doing this at the end of the season, celebrating with that trophy, seeing this club lift the league title, because I've never got to witness that in my life. So this team really needs to show up now towards this last month or two of the season now, because it's the 1st of April, and our next 6 games, Southampton away, we win that game and head to the semi-finals of the FA Cup. On Tuesday, Sporting away, first leg of the Champions League. Next weekend, Bournemouth at home. Then after that, the second leg at home against Sporting. Then we got the big one, Manchester City. That game, there's a lot on that game. Like, that game is going to be the one that, because if Man City win their game in hand and they beat us at the Etihad, there'll be 3 points behind us. So, but if we carry on winning games, we'll go on to win the league anyway. But it's like, we just can't mess with him now. Like, Arsenal have to focus now. This is the time where it's crunch time moments, and this is where the players need to start showing up and locking in, because when you're coming towards the end of the season, this is where big players show up. Like, look at the City teams over the last few years. Like, yes, they probably would have went on a bit of a run right now if they was going to win the league. You know, the City team is not the same from before. But one thing I can't guarantee and say, I've said it for the season, I just can't be confident under Mateta. For me, yeah, we have some mentality that we just fold up. World Cup has given Man City a bit of a lift. I think it has just a bit. I do expect us to win the league, but I'm not confident. I'm not saying that we're definitely going to win it because I've seen this team's mentality now for the past few years to go and win the league. I do, because the position that we're in, we have to go and win it now. And judging from what I've seen throughout the season with Manchester City over the last few months and Arsenal, yes, cool, we have the capability to struggle through games, but the set piece thing has kind of saved us a little bit as well this season, because games that we have struggled with, you know, like the Everton game for a few weeks, like the other day, a few weeks ago, Max Diamond comes off the bench, puts that cross into the box. You know, moments happen, and obviously he goes on to become the youngest Premier League goal scorer ever in Premier League history. But moments like that, yeah, just it should galvanise you as well to go and the moments like that have showed a lot of rivals already that they do think now Arsenal are going to win the Premier League. Like I said, I do expect Arsenal to go and win this title, but I can't guarantee that we will, because with this, like, I expect us to win it, but I'm going to say with chess, and I can't guarantee myself that we're actually going to win it. I have to hope that we're going to win it, because I do think that Carabao Cup final, that win for Manchester City, has given Man City a bit of a lift. But it's like, will Arsenal now carry on from here? And this is the one thing, and this is another thing I want to speak about. This weekend we're going to find out, how what Arsenal are like now coming back from the break, because we had the Carabao Cup final, we had all of that. Now it's going to show us what will this Arsenal team do now after the Carabao Cup final. Are they going to lock in now? Because this is our first game back after the break against Southampton. We're playing Southampton away, and they're one of our bogey sides. We know our record is up. Big up, we just put up in the chat. Shout out to James every single time. This guy's a legend, man. Shout out to James in the building every single damn time. And respect to Tyrell and the community. Shout out to James in the building. How this team now is going to go forward, because will that cup final affect this team? We're going to see on Saturday, this weekend, 8 o'clock kickoff, Saturday night, away at St. Mary's, Southampton versus Arsenal in the FA Cup. Yeah. And yes, to take those going forward, what's the team like? Be like, has that Carabao Cup final and see? Yeah, people need to stop saying we won it. Yeah, facts, James, I agree. And shout out to Calafiori, by the way, because I know everyone, we've all seen that video of the Arsenal fan trying to beg Calafiori to sign that thing, and this guy said no, because we haven't won it yet. That's the mentality I like. Even Calafiori knows. Man told him no. Like, I don't know why fans are saying, oh, we're going to win the Premier League. We need to relax. We haven't won it yet. Everyone needs to calm down. Until we win it with our own eyes, until we see us win it, I just can't really say. Can't really say that, we're going to go on to win it until I see us win it. If City win the game in hand, Palace, and beat us, if they win their game in hand, they beat us at the Etihad, they'll be 3 points behind us, and then that's where the pressure is going to be really on. Lewis says Southampton will get the confidence to play Arsenal after watching how Man City did at Wembley. Yeah, facts. I agree with you, bro. I agree, and that's the one thing that's probably going to worry a few Arsenal fans going into this game on Saturdays, because like this Southampton game on the weekend, yes, cool, it's the FA Cup, but it's another competition that I would love Arsenal to win. Like, I want to see Arsenal win everything every year. But it's another competition. Remember, we should be representing this competition as well. I remember we've won it the most. We have 14 FA Cups. Obviously, Man United are one behind us. They got 13. But we have the most. This is our competition. And every year, I always love it. I always want to see Arsenal take this competition also seriously as well. Like, obviously, the FA Cup back in the day, a few years ago, that I've been told from the stories and learned about the history, it used to be massive back in the day. But it's not really as massive like anymore nowadays, because people don't take it massive like that anymore. You're correct. We beat Bournemouth and City, slip up once, time and we won. Yeah. James, bro. But like I said, I do expect Arsenal to hopefully kick on now and go on a bit of a run. Hopefully now, because hopefully the international break is kind of taking their mind off everything a bit. League Cup has no effect. It's it's a one-off, and I'll see. How long is Noni out for? I don't know, James. There hasn't been no really updates on Noni. We all know Eze is going to be out for a month. Obviously, Odegaard apparently could be back. Apparently, Odegaard and Timber could be back for the weekend against Southampton. Ben White, he played minutes. I watched the game last night because I did a live watch along on TikTok last night. Shout out to everyone that was on TikTok. That I really appreciate it. But yeah, Ben White played a bit of minutes. But now, like I said, for England last night, the only positives in that game was only Kobe, Manu, and Anderson. They ran that midfield. You know, and the right. Ben White didn't really have a good game last night. So didn't O'Reilly. I thought the only positives in that game last night for me personally. But yeah, Ben White is back. Funny, but England game has England game time has got Ben White back on form. Yeah, and like that's the one thing you can say about international breaks. Where as much as it's boring and I don't enjoy it, especially international friendlies, if you're not playing or qualifying for anything, it's like, what's the point? But at least with these friendlies, it's like some players, it gets their minutes up, trying to get them back to play football again, and that could potentially help Ben White. And Ben White, obviously, he's definitely going to play on Saturday. I think I do see him starting right back for Arsenal. I don't see Timber playing this game because it's a cup game, but I feel like even though Ben White wasn't at his best last night, it's good to see him play his football, get back onto the pitch. And again, England was like, it's all about it. It's crazy. Just stop it. Leave the guy alone. Like, brother, what do we think? What do you think the lineup will be for Southampton? I think the likes of like Jesus will play, likes of Martinelli or like Max Dowman could start, or maybe like we don't know what's going on with Bukayo Saka. He might be on the right wing because Noni looks like he's out, so we don't know what's going to happen on the right. We just don't know. We got to wait and see. But I do expect players like Mosquera to come in, Calafiori, obviously Miles Lewis-Skelly. Hopefully he can start in the midfield. Last night for the England under-21s to get England, they won 4-1. I think they did it. They under 21s. Lewis-Skelly balled out in midfield. I don't know if you guys saw it last night. He had a very good game, Lewis-Skelly. Hopefully we could see him in the midfield on the weekend, bro. So yeah, James. So how many days after Southampton game is Bournemouth? The Bournemouth game is next weekend, James. Next week, Saturday, 12th. I think we got the 12:30 kickoff next weekend. It's at the Emirates. So yeah, be up to Box Boy Culture. What are you saying, bro? It says big up, bro. Good to see some new faces in the chat. So yeah, so big up, bro. I hope he doesn't play Kepa. Yeah, facts, bro. Listen, I already said I can't forgive Kepa what he done in that Carabao Cup final the other day. It was bad. The mistake was very, very bad. You think I can forgive him just like that? And like, even though I did say on my preview, I wasn't really fussed about the game. The one thing that I did say that people don't really watch is that I said the safest option was to play David final, but the safest option for me would have been David Raya, because I think if David Raya is in goal, he doesn't make that mistake that Kepa does. Big up to what you saying, bro? Big up to DWTT. What you saying, bro? You good? So hello, bro. Big up, man. Shout out to you, bro. See you in the chat, my guy, man. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the channel as well. I watched DR Sports watch along for Jamaica game. It was funny answer. Did you? Yeah, I watched it last night, James. I know DR Sports were live last night. I watched their watch along. It was jokes. Robbie, Cecil, they're all in there. I'm sure it's 3-1 quarterfinals on Saturday. Yeah, facts. Yeah, see, bro, facts, 100%, bro. Like Kepa cannot be in goal again. Like I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna say this right now. I actually wouldn't be surprised if he's in goal again this weekend because it is an FA Cup game. But I would rather Arsenal play it safe. Yeah, I'd rather Arsenal play it safe, if you know what I mean, for the FA Cup game against Southampton, man. But yeah, David Raya for me on the weekend. I don't care if he starts because right now, how are you doing today, bro? We saying Jack. Shout out to Jackman in the chat. I'm doing good, my bro. How are you doing this morning? Arteta not learn. He said he would play Kepa again. He did say that as well. That's another thing that's kind of annoyed me, James. I'm going to be so real. That's another thing that's kind of annoyed me. That he said he had to a lot of regarding this whole situation. Arteta did say he would play him again. It just shows us about this manager, innit? It just shows us, innit? No, nothing's really going to change. Jamaica game was disappointing me. Yeah, I did watch the game last night. I was literally had it on my laptop here last night. I watched the game on my laptop last night. Obviously, I got a bit of Jamaican in me. My mum's Jamaican and them lot there. So it's like, I always got love for Jamaica. But I was hoping we would get through, man. But it's a shame, man. But congratulations to the Congo, man. Shout out to them. There is a reason why £87 million Kepa was bought for only £5 million, Tyrell, bro. It's mad, man. Good, thanks, bro. That's good to see, Jack, man. Shout out to you, bro. Good to see you in the chat, my guy. Hopefully, you're having a good day, man. So we could go strong against Southampton. I don't see Arsenal going fully strong. I think maybe some first teamers might play, but I think on Saturday it's going to be a half rotated team. I think Norgard is going to play as well. Norgard will come in. I think Lewis Skelly will come in. Kai Havertz actually will probably be in the 10. Jesus will be up top. Martinelli on the left. I don't know who's going to play right wing. Max Diamond might have to start this game because Saka, he hasn't been on it this season. Also, Maduiki's out. Remember, he got injured on Friday in the England game. He had to come off. He had the thing around his leg. So it's like, bro, it's peak. Everyone said bring on Dalman in the final, and Arteta is stubborn. Facts, he is stubborn. I know James, he is stubborn. That's why one of the reasons I have an issue with this manager. And like I said, if we do not win this Prem, they better sack him on the spot because I've been telling people about this guy for time. Like the stubbornness, he just doesn't like. It's like everything that he wants to do is his way, and if people don't like it, he doesn't care. We can come on here and start shouting and moaning about our opinions on Mikel Arteta, but you think the guy cares about what the fans say? Because if he cared, yeah, he'll be making the right decisions. And in the final, like, it's mad. When Hincapié got that yellow card, he probably should have came off at half time. There's stupid decisions that this manager makes, and he doesn't like to just change it. Like if something goes wrong, he'll still wait and do the same thing. He'll wait till it's like end seeking. When we went 2-0 down, that's when he wants to make the changes. Come on, man. Have Bournemouth been on form? They've had a few draws, James, lately, but I wouldn't say they're on form, but they've had a few draws lately. So, yeah, but they do have a lot of draws. I think Bournemouth have you seen how many draws they got this season? I think it's like, 15 draws in the Premier League. Do you know how mad that is? Jack said, just hope Odegaard doesn't start for the rest of the season. Bro, Odegaard, listen, apparently he might be back. Him and Timber might be back for this game on Saturday, which was the news that I saw a few days ago. A report coming out from, just news coming out on X and stuff. That apparently him and Odegaard and Timber could potentially be back on Saturday. So we have to wait and see on that. The Saka debate continues. He will recover a non-average and non-average end product. Yeah, non-average end product is the like I said, if he had end product, if Noni Madueke, I do feel like he definitely would have been something good for Arsenal. I really do think if he could shoot and score goals, like if he had the end product, the amount of had for Arsenal a lot of the chance he probably could have had a few more. Your Chris, I've got the winner. And listen, look what he done last night, man, and he's returning back to Arsenal now with massive confidence. A hat-trick on Friday for Sweden, and last night scoring in the last minute of the game. That because I saw the goal. Obviously, my man hit the post. It comes out to your Chris, and he puts it away. They go and win it, and it's like massive achievement for Victor Gyökeres. I'm happy for him, man. But he's coming back to Arsenal with energy. Obviously he's happy. He's buzzing for what he done for his country. Even last night, the whole country are behind this guy. You see the whole stadium. When he took the picture, man, everyone did that stadium. Love it, man. Like he's a king to them Sweden fans. Eze back out for a while. He's out for a month, James. Eze, he's not going to be back for a month. Apparently he could. The game that he could return is the City game. He might be back for the City game in a few weeks. Also, apparently Arteta might be offered a new 6-year contract. I saw that, Jack. I'm not really happy about that. I'm actually quite annoyed about this because for me, cool, I get what he's done with the club and he's got us back into challenging over the last few years. But it's like, if we don't win the Premier League, I'm sorry, you can't really say he deserves a 6-year deal for not winning nothing in 6 years. And I saw it as well. And I saw a lot of fans, like obviously Arsenal fans reacted to it. I've been seeing it online, on socials and that. My thoughts on it is this. I just don't understand why this is coming around this time in the season. We're already thinking about giving this man a new deal when we haven't won the league yet. We still got lots of football to play. We're still in the Champions League. We still got FA Cup to play. And yes, we're trying to win that Prem. And so I do expect Arsenal to win the Prem, but I'm not confident that we're definitely going to get it done. But we should be winning the Prem. That's what I've got to say. It only reminds me of it will be. And, end product. Yeah. We need to upgrade on the wingers and the other clinical striker if we're serious. Yeah, no, I already said, James, in the summer, we need a left winger. That left wing position is a must. Like, for me, that should be our number one priority. A left winger. That left needs to be upgraded. And I think soon Arsenal are going to have to start looking at the right wing because obviously Saka, Saka, we don't know what's going on with him. Saka's only 24 and he's technically already finished because of this manager running him through the ground. Not only matter his end product is not great. You know, he will score in a few games here and now and then, but he won't do it consistently. So that's another thing you got to look at. But the left wing position is a must. It's 100% a must. I don't care what anyone says. When I saw this, I was praying for it not to happen. Yeah, man, didn't it? Arteta has never solved search from the third position. Odegaard as expected not consistent. So get Artigula. I actually rate Artigula. He's a you see Artigula and Yildiz, serious ballers, man. Artigula is a brother. You see that guy? That is a 10 right there. And shout out to Turkey as well. They qualified as well last night. The celebration, brother. That's my baller, you know. You see that guy? Artigula is a bad man. You know how good that guy is? That guy is a bad man, like crazy. He's top, man. He's top dollar. Artigula. I rate that guy highly, man. I really do. Big up Boring AFC. What you saying, my guy? Shout out to Boring, man. I saw you the other day, like 2 weeks ago on before the final. You was on Dark Side. You and him did a live. I was on that show. But yeah, shout out to Boring, man. Go make sure you guys go subscribe to Boring AFC. Go show this guy some love, man. Shout out to you, Boring, bro. Good to see you in the chat. It's good to, like I said, we've been seeing quite a lot of new faces in here this morning. Appreciate it. How can they give Arteta a new contract? He already on 50 million a year. I know it's crazy, James, isn't it? It's mad. This club, the Cronkies, man, they're on this manager. They're all obsessed with him. You know, no one's there. I know it's harsh, but I think it's time we find a replacement for Saka and get rid of Odegaard. I already said I would bin Odegaard in the summer. I do think it's time we should probably also be looking at another. But yeah. I don't think Arsenal are going to sell Odegaard. That's the official. I don't see Odegaard leaving this summer. I think Odegaard and Saka are definitely going to be here again next season. Olive Jr., Barcola are superior wingers to ours. Yeah. But that left wing position, that's what I'm focused on. We really need a left winger, guys. That left wing position is a must. When I mean it's a must, that left winger. Like that left wing position is, for me, the one we definitely got to look at, man. Definitely. I appreciate the love, my friend. Shout out to you, Boring, man. Shout out to you, bro. No problem, bro. Break the bank. Break the Wembley of PSG, brother. Just bring me a ball. Like during the international breaks, I'm seeing rumors about Kvaratskhelia to Arsenal. I do not see us getting Kvaratskhelia Arsenal for me, guys. That is not happening. If Arsenal were to get Kvaratskhelia, I'll be shocked. But I just don't see that happening. I don't know where on earth we're gonna be finding the money to bring in Kvaratskhelia. Like I just don't see it. I really don't. If we bring him in, I'll be gassed because that's a baller. And like I said, Kvaratskhelia is obviously up there. For like you say, he's probably one of the best left wingers out there right now. You know, he's so good, man. That guy's absolutely killer. Arteta is stubborn and playing not then sell. Exactly, James. Big up to I hope you're good. I'm good, bro. I'm good, man, James, man. I'm good. But yeah, you're all right, James. But yeah, big up Godfrey, man, as well on the chat. But yeah, big up Godfrey as well, by the way. Actually, Godfrey says, big up to I hope you're good. I'm good, Godfrey, man. Good to see you in the chat. Good to see you in the chat, man. See in the chat. Same with Calafiori. He is too injury prone. Yeah, but yeah, that is true, Jack. Well, the thing with Calafiori, he's gonna get the summer off now because obviously Italy didn't qualify last night. They're out, so Calafiori gets a nice. He's gonna get a break in the summer, so he doesn't go play football. But still, Calafiori is injury prone, and yeah, and in the final as well, he should have when Hincapié got that yellow card. I love Hincapié, but when he got that yellow card, yeah. Arteta probably would have took him off early because when you're on a yellow card, it's that because with Hincapié, you have to remember as well. And one thing I want to bring up about Calafiori is that probably everyone has opinions about that, but at halftime, he definitely should have came on in our last game. But I don't see what happening. It would be amazing though. I would India is more likely though. I wouldn't sleep on that, brother. Hey, listen, you see him from Everton, Njai. Yeah, let me tell you something. He is another baller. That guy is ridiculous as well, by the way. That guy's ridiculous. See his goal in the last game for Everton when they beat Chelsea 3-0. Bro, it's crazy, man. It's actually mad. You know what's there? It's crazy. It's crazy, man. That guy is an absolute baller, bro. I swear down. But again, it's going to be interesting what we do in the summer because it's a massive summer ahead for Arsenal. You know, players some have to be made. It's just it has to happen in football. You've got to move on. So yeah, big issue that Arteta's choosing rent out players to sell them. If he's always injured, Jesus, Calafiori, Havertz, Saka, Noni, Martinelli, Odegaard. So injuries, so sell them, upgrade. Thanks, James. But the club they want to sell like players like Odegaard. Arteta loves Odegaard. That's his guy. You know, Martinelli. I mean, you know, if I look at Martinelli, out of Martinelli on Trossard, who would you get rid of for them to bring in a replacement? There's actually been some different opinions on Martinelli and Trossard. Some people actually think Arsenal would actually rather keep Trossard because of the experience. And I know he's obviously Martinelli's still more younger and stuff, but Trossard is still. I know Trossard has been good, but it's like Trossard is still kind of clutch. He'll come off like and was here and now and then. Calafiori had a good start to the season, but just before Christmas he fell off and ended up getting injured during the warm up for the Brighton game I went to. Yeah, jarring. Yeah. It's such an annoying markers to half of our squad nowadays. You guys, it's jarring. But it is what it is, man. Like, what can we do? But it's definitely stuff. Just some changes have got to be made, man, in the summer. But we definitely need to start. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I'm sure I predict winners in the FA Cup quarterfinals. Liverpool versus City. I think City beat Liverpool this weekend. It's at the Etihad on Saturday, 12:15. I will be watching that game. Chelsea versus Port Vale. Chelsea will win that, and Arsenal versus Arsenal. We got Southampton. I do expect us. I'm going to say Arsenal win. I do expect us to win, but I'm still going to say us to win. Who West Ham got leads in it on Sunday in the FA Cup. That's going to be an interesting game, but West Ham for me should win that. Surely, man, should. Come on, man, like they definitely should win that. If they don't win, if they don't beat Leeds, that's mad. But you expect West Ham to go and beat them at home, but you never know West Ham. But you know it's FA Cup. You know it's not obviously a Premier League game, but it's still a massive game. You know if they win that West Ham, they get a day out to Wembley. Win that, they're going to Wembley because remember it's the finals. So you know I'd love to win this. Them lot. So yeah. Shout out to Lumen. Good to see that. So Tyrell, are Arsenal fans the most emotional ones when it comes to liking and hating a player? I would say if like let's like when Rebel fans bring up Kai, who would you rather have in the summer for our midfield, Anderson or Tonali? Oh, that's a good one, Jack. I rate both of them. Oh no, but I can't like Anderson. I love Anderson. That guy is a magician in the midfield. I rate Tonali as well. Tonali's my guy, and so is Anderson. But Anderson is ridiculous. Anderson is a baller. That's a hard one. Anderson probably, you know, I can't lie. I love Tonali. I think Tonali's a baller, but Anderson, what he does for Forest, and did you see him again last night for England? I thought him and Kobe Mainoo ran that midfield last night in the England game for me personally. I throw teams out of Spurs, West Ham. Hopefully Spurs. Like as Arsenal fan, I hope Spurs go down. But it would be funny just to see them get relegated. It would be, we'll determine yeah, De Zerbi guys as well. Spurs crazy, but let's see how De Zerbi has a big job in his hands. Like we all know, De Zerbi, that's a big job. You know, it's a big step up. Anderson or Wharton. That's a good one, Jay. And you know what? It's hard. That's why I'm kind of annoyed that he's going to go City because I do believe he is going to City. in the summer. I see him as a perfect City player, and I actually do think he suits City. That's the annoying thing about, obviously, when you're up against like City, man, you don't want to see City getting all these top players and that. Like, that's why I'm annoyed. Like, I really, obviously, I was hoping City don't get him, but it is gonna happen, isn't it? Rem says, I'm still shocked about Saka's performance. I am worried. Yeah, I think we all are, bro. I'm worried as well about Bukayo Saka. I love Bukayo Saka. That's my guy, but he just hasn't been on it this season, guys, and we just have to, unfortunately, accept it, innit? Unfortunately, as much as I don't want to, because I love Bukayo Saka. I got much love for him. That's my guy. But it's sad to see Bukayo Saka like it. It really is, man. It's not nice. James says, big massive transfer battle, major clubs, Wharton and Anderson in the summer. I don't know if you guys have seen it, by the way, but apparently Arsenal have been informed about the Tonali thing, and apparently there's something crazy going on behind the scenes about that. I don't know how serious it is. I don't see us getting Tonali either. I think we will bring in a left winger. I do see Arsenal upgrading that left wing position, but it's just who we're going to bring in the summer. Because obviously now when you're coming towards the end of the season, this is the time now where we're going to see, over the next few weeks and months, we're just going to see a lot of transfer rumors, like literally every single day. Like, there's a lot of rumors coming out each day now. Like, obviously yesterday the news coming out that Arsenal have been informed about the Tonali situation. You know, apparently Arsenal are also interested in Elliot Anderson as well. Apparently, that's more news. That's like obviously I've been seeing as well. But I don't see us getting. I don't really see us bringing them in. I feel like I do believe Elliot Anderson will end up at City. Unfortunately, that's what I think. Zerbi 5-year contract is crazy. 12 million in a year. It's mad, bro. Listen, and if Spurs go down, what's De Zerbi going to do now? Because De Zerbi in the Championship next season, crazy. If they do go down, it's going to be mad. It's going to be crazy, chat. James said, if we go big and get Anderson and Wharton and Artigula from, hey, I know it'd be crazy, James, isn't it? If we get them, you know, one's there. A perfect summer window would be Arteta sacked, Luis Enrique in, Leao or Kvaratskhelia, Anderson and Julian Alvarez. That would be. Hey, Jack, you see that window there? We just said. You see that comment here? You know what? That would. Because imagine that we don't win the league. Arteta gets sacked. Arsenal bring Enrique. We get, I don't know, Kvaratskhelia in, Anderson, Julian Alvarez, and also Julian Alvarez situation as well. That's another one. Like, obviously, there was news the other day coming out that Arsenal have agreed personal terms with the player, and apparently he's open to the move, and he actually wants to come to Arsenal. So that's another deal that apparently that's probably going to get done in the summer. I do like Julian Alvarez. Some people rate that. When he was at City in the treble year, the 22-23. I know he wasn't playing much, but when he played, he was good. I think Tonali will be fit very good. Yeah. I'm gonna wrap up the live in a few minutes, guys. But there are 9 of you guys in here. Make sure you guys smash that, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be live my laptop as well, but probably later on tonight with another evening live. I think we could get Tonali Italian, but I already tried to get, but yeah. 12 million a year in the Championship, it would be funny. Facts, bro. Rem, tell them, man. Spurs got another. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think yeah. But I think Alvarez from Atletico days. Yeah, exactly. Remember, he used to be. He was the sporting director for Atletico Madrid as well. And he knows how to bring strikers in. Remember, I know your career is done. He knows. I'm not gonna really take a lot for even one of those. Shout out to Boring, man. He says again, and appreciate it, man. Enjoyed the stream. Yeah, come on, bro, man. Thank you for being here, man. It's good to see you, man. But yeah, I've been seeing some of your content as well because I'm big content creators, but obviously I am subscribed to you in Dark Side channel, man. But yeah, but keep doing your content as well, my guy, man. Keep doing your thing. But yeah, come on, bro. Shout out to you, Boring, man. We will still go for Real Madrid or Rodriguez. I don't know. Or even Rodrigo, but the most likely will not happen. For me, Rodrigo is my number one target. I would love Rodrigo. That I said it last summer when all those links were coming out during the summer about how we were trying to get Rodrigo. That was my number one option on the left. I really rate Rodrigo highly. Like, I still rate Vinicius Junior, but he hasn't really been. But Rodrigo is also a baller. Rodrigo is sick. He is cold. But it's sad that he's out for like 7 to 8 months. He's not back till what? January 2027. January is peak. he's done, man. He's finished, Rodrigo. Like, it's sad, man. It really is sad, and it's not nice to see, man. It's not nice. James said could swap Martinelli as real like Martinelli. Potentially, but who knows, man? Who knows, James? Potentially. But yeah, guys, listen. Thank you for joining me this morning. Really do appreciate it. We are gonna wrap up here. But yeah, listen. Football is back. FA Cup weekend this weekend. Hopefully Arsenal go and beat Southampton and we're through to the semi-finals, and hopefully now we bounce back after the Carabao Cup final loss. You know, the players have gone off to international duty. Obviously, half of the squad obviously stayed behind, but obviously some of them did go, but obviously getting withdrawn back, getting called back, returning back to Arsenal. But now the players will come. Now it's all about focusing on club football. But yeah, obviously Gyökeres is going to be returning back with the games that he had, those 2 games with Sweden, the hat-trick. Yeah. What are the chances that any Chelsea transfer and do you on this time? Maybe, I don't know, bro, Jack. In the Porto game. No, maybe so real. I know it, Tyrell. Yeah, big up Jack, man. Shout out to you, Jack, man. Are you going to the Bournemouth game, Tyrell? Probably not, James. No, I didn't get a ticket, bro. But yeah, nah. Probably watching from home, bro. Doing a watch along on the channel. So yeah, probably not, bro. Didn't get a ticket. So yeah, probably not. I'm hoping to maybe be at the Sporting game for the second leg. The Sporting game, I might be there for the Sporting game. I might be there, guys, for the Sporting game. Hopefully, try get a ticket for that one. I might be there for the Sporting game, but because coming to the rest of the season, I'm going to be busy over next week. So I don't know how many games I'm going to be going to now. But obviously, the content is still run of course of the season. But I might not be at a lot of games now. Over the yeah, we've got to wait and see. But fingers crossed. Hopefully I might be at the Bournemouth game next weekend, but I doubt it, James. But hopefully. But yeah, big up to everyone that's here. James, Jack, Rem, FC, man. But yeah. Big up to everyone. Joy, again, or the legends. A lot of new faces in the chat today. So yeah, really do appreciate it. But yeah, you guys always supporting the absolute legends. We are gonna let's use that. National bugging it. So yeah, can't really do that now. Great. Yeah, let me all right, cool. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, do your fan council the Sporting game too to build the challenge. I know, James, I will. Like, if I do come to the Sporting game, we'll try and get that done. Jamaica problems due to I'll hopefully do some fan cams again if I do go to the Sporting game. But yeah, we're gonna redirect anyway. Let's see who's live. Once I'm waiting for this to load it, then yeah. All right, let's see who's live. Who we're gonna redirect to? Who's live? Who we can raid? We raid in the chat if we can. All right, we're gonna raid Shane Gunner. Shane's live, so yeah, show Shane some love. So yeah, we're gonna raid Shane. Shane's live. Yeah, we're gonna raid him. We're gonna raid Shane. All right, cool. There we go. Yeah. All right, cool. When you guys get in there, I want all those TyrellgunnerTV. Yeah, raid spammed up as quick as we can, guys. That's AF2 DR Sports. Yeah, but yeah, big up to everyone though. Big up to James. Shout out to everyone. Boring AFC, Jack, everyone, Joe, just everyone in here, man. I really do appreciate it, man. And also shout out to Oh, I missed their account if I can find it. Big up to Rem as well that was here. Let me scroll up a bit. Big up to Culture if I can find. I can find his name. He was here earlier. Box man. Book spoil Culture. I'm tired to you Culture as well. But yeah, that's everyone in the building. But yeah, they don't players from European. Bailey was awful. Yeah, Leon Bailey was terrible last night. But yeah, guys, listen, we're gonna head over to Shane Gunner's stream. When you get in there, make sure you guys are showing him some love, smashing the likes and subscribing to his channel. But yeah, make sure you guys spam that TyrellgunnerTV raid. And listen, guys, the football is back. I will be live again on the channel tomorrow. I will be live on my TikTok later on tonight. But if there's any news throughout the day, I will be live again. I will go live again. So look out for that. But yeah, people, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your Wednesday. But yeah, it's good to have Arsenal back on the weekend. Southampton versus Arsenal in the FA Cup. Yeah, watch along will run on Saturday as well on the channel. But yeah, people love. Enjoy your weekend. I'm out, people love. Up the Arsenal.